Disclaimer. Oh my god, everyone, welcome to the Click Beauty channel, where everything is 100% natural. Hashtag no makeup, hashtag no filters, hashtag oh yes, Queen Slay. Oh my god, everyone knows that filters are only for people that are not hot enough. I would never use a filter, disgusting.
Unhinged things aside, good evening, laddies, lasses and lasses, and welcome to the Click. You smell amazing today, and I am very sure that is not a filter. Today, we are gonna do something beautiful. You may have noticed the trends on social media, and they have gotten even worse with AI and all that kind of stuff, how over-filtered reality is becoming, or at least reality online. Our view on people in general and beauty and all that stuff is skewed to the point that it's barely even people in the pictures anymore. It's kind of wild. So we're gonna look through some of the times where filters have gone completely overboard, some like more educational stuff and behind the scenes things, and I think it's very beautiful because some of it you laugh at, some of it is educational, and some of it makes you feel good about yourself, that you don't need to have ridiculous standards on yourself. You won't look like an AI generated anime girl because guess what? They are not real. Enjoy. Mwah. Oh my god, that was kind of smooth. I want to be an anime girl, I swear to god. Anyway, so here's the video. She is like 50 years old and photoshops herself to look like she's in her late 20s. Women, there is nothing wrong with looking your age. You are not expected to look like a 20-year-old forever. And here's the picture. I mean, I would guess that she's also maybe tired in one of the pictures, but it's so sad that we have a trend that like enforces this. Like,
oh my god, you're expected to look like 20 when you're 60, and when you're 20, you should look like 5.
Just let people age gracefully, man. God damn. Like, I look way more decrepit than I did 10 years ago when I started my channel, for example. God, a lot has changed, and I will definitely increase that decrepitness, and I will be proud in doing so as time goes on. Daily Mail.
24-year-old who proudly posts photos of her horrific acne on Instagram to help others with the condition reveals she's tormented by online bullies who say she looks infected because of her painful red skin.
At Daily Mail, the only horrific thing I see is your pathetic attempt to garner views by bullying me, and I won't accept it. How dare you label anyone's skin horrific? With or without acne, I am beautiful. And it's also just a standard part of life. I have a crap ton of acne between like 17 and 19 and stuff, and then it gradually disappeared because of hormones and stuff. It's normal. And like, Daily Mail being like, humpty-dumpty, horrific acne, and then pretending like you're not one of the bullies. I would say this is way worse than just some anonymous comments. Daily Mail, please, what are you doing?
Daily Mail, more like daily letter of bullying.
Got him. So here we're just a little game, and you can see OG just airbrushing a little picture. Yeah. In lifetime. Gotta do it. That's reality is a disappointment.
When you can carry your personal cloud everywhere you go. Oh my god, so happy. Look at that. Oh my.
It's the same cloud. All of it is the same cloud. Look at that. You have a little like, thin string on the right side. It's literally like the same PNG image they have used in every picture. Like, I get it. You want it to look like even and nice, but it becomes a bit silly. At least you can have multiple PNGs of clouds. Come on. What men think heavy makeup is. What heavy makeup actually is. What men think no makeup is. What no makeup actually is. I swear to God, this took me a surprising amount of years to figure out. Yes, indeed. I was indeed a clueless little feller for a long time. That is absolutely insane. Like, we are at the point where you have live filters that are so good that I don't think I would be able to tell that this was filtered. Like, you could tell, like, you know, the skin is a bit too, like, you know, non-textured and that kind of stuff, but you can, like, chalk that up to a basic filter or just makeup and stuff. But to this extent, and it's so hard to tell that it's actually a filter. That is wild. Fake before photo, sad face, poor posture, low-waisted pants, and feet together. Fake after photo, insert promo for some stupid product here. Stand up straight, smile, high-waisted pants, butt back, feet apart. Yeah, I know, right? There's so many pictures like this. I actually demonstrated something similar on a stream I had. When I did a hot tub stream, I was like, hey, do you know how you always look like more muscular in certain lights and stuff? And I was just sitting in my bathtub with a tank top because charity streams don't question it. It's on my live page, by the way. And I just demonstrated demonstrated by turning on some lights, like how different your biceps looks, for example, depending if you have a straight light here, so there's no shade, or if you have a light from the side, so you can see all the shadows. Depending on shade, you look incredibly different. So say, for example, you want to show off your masculinity for the summer, and you have a little Instagram account. I'm gonna turn off the main light, which removes most of the shadows, and then I'm gonna turn off the one on the left and only leave the one on the right. Look at the shades on this shit. It looks like I'm like genuinely buff. And then you turn everything back on, it's like, okay, well, duh, that was disappointing. It's a massive difference. And that's just one photo trick, you know, not even edited or anything like that. So things like this change so much. It changes so much. And when you realize that, you can often be less harsh on yourself when comparing yourself to people online, because those kind of stuff are always taken under the very best conditions, and they're usually edited. I am bored, ask me Pooh.
How are you so beautiful, Elf King?
Good lighting, angles, makeup, styling, Photoshop, and there is the actual model picture. My god, that looks absolutely amazing. But yeah, it's like he said, like you can see on the original picture where he's just sitting by his couch, like he has good eyebrows, he has good eyes, you know, good lips, like nose, like it's a good face, right? But the other model picture is like, god damn, it's nuts! And that's because of all the things he mentioned, of course. It's like it bumps up everything, so it's not fair to compare yourself to it on just a regular day. Here is some male body positivity. Look at that, we are all beautiful and fluffy. Oh yes, indeed. My chest is so hairy that I actually carved out a Batman symbol on it one summer. It started itching after a little while though, but man, that felt great. So here's a series of pictures demonstrating like the ideal body depending on the trends of the current year. So check this out. 2018, the perfect body, small waist, big booty. Mid-90s to 2000s, the perfect body, big honkers, long legs. 1990s, the perfect body is extremely skinny. 1950s, the perfect body is an hourglass. 1920s, the perfect body is boyish. I also love how the picture in the background changes to match the time period. This is very well made. 1400s to 1700s, the perfect body, full and curvy. You see, it changes so much. It changes so much over time. And I mean, social media has just made this trend go absolutely bananas. Now it feels like there's a new standard every 2 years, not every decade. It's insane.
Oh, look at that beautiful picture. There are no filters. We have little ears naturally.
So here they're taking the picture. Look at this. Oh my god, you want to take a picture with me? And he's like, yes. And it's oh, smiling. And then you realize what's happening to the picture. He's feeling insecure because he doesn't have panda ears IRL. I know the feeling. No way. Are you doing like serious padding for like an Instagram shoot? No, come on. No way. Everything in the world is a lie. It really is. It's like for an Instagram shoot or something. I'm getting like serious trust issues after this, man. I'm gonna be like, you can never buy a workout program ever again or anything like that. Everything is a lie. Isn't that a wholesome message? Everything is a lie. In France, a bill has been proposed that would make it mandatory for influencers to tell followers if they have used a filter on their IG photos. Punishment could result in up to 2 years of jail and $32,000 in fines. And look at that photo below. Honestly, I think it's a good idea. I mean, we as YouTubers already have to like publicly declare if a video, for example, is sponsored, to be super transparent with like, oh, if I use this thing in this video, it's because I'm paid to do it, you know, to be hyper transparent about that stuff. I think this falls in a similar category. It just makes it way more honest about what the presentation is actually about. So yes, thumbs up.
Never mind your video editing and filters. My gran used to use Birdo to edit her figure. Look at that stuff. Just blur out some of the white stuff on the side. Looks way thinner. Nailed it, Grandma. Hell yeah.
This is like 1950s Photoshop. Ugh, got him. So there is this lady who went on Tinder or something like that to date people, and they saw this picture of a fellow male, and they were like, darn, fellow male, that looks sweet, doesn't it? And when they met up, it looked like this. I'm like, is everything just catfishing nowadays? It feels like the whole internet is a catfish. Like every dating profile, every Instagram profile, everything is a catfish. The human standard has become catfish. It blows my mind. This man is literally sitting here face-tuning his photos after catfishing me. And here's the pictures he's taking over his shoulder on the beach. And there's the after Facetune. I mean, the Facetune picture looks really good. He's good at editing. But, like, why though? Wouldn't you want to date people who, like, swipe right on you because of you? Like, what's the point? Like, once you meet up with them, it's gonna be like, oh, Oh, well, that wasn't the case after all. Like, don't get me wrong. Looks aren't everything. But, like, starting off your date with, like, that level of dishonesty is probably not going to lead down a good road. I'm just going to put it out there. Like, you can use good angles and, like, take your better pictures, on your good days, that kind of stuff. But this is just wild. It doesn't even look like the same person. Instagram. Ooh, that looks dangerous, though. But cool. Okay, I'm gonna be honest. That is really funny. And I'm glad that's reality because the Instagram version looks so incredibly stupid. So that's good. I like that. That's really funny. Whenever you are feeling down about how you look, just remember 30,000 years ago, someone depicted a woman in a rock carving. Even back when we all ate fresh foods and had regular movement, we still had belly pouches and love handles. There is nothing wrong with you. Oh my god, Instagram from 30,000 years ago. Look at that picture. I'm glad they had some hot patches after that. The image quality has certainly improved. But you see that some stuff is just natural. Like, I think there's a fine balance in life where encouraging good, healthy choices, but not trying to enforce, like, impossible standards. It's about feeling good about yourself, being healthy, like, eating right, moving a decent amount. But that doesn't mean you should look like an Instagram model, because the truth is that most Instagram models don't look like Instagram models either. I think there is a distinct difference between just encouraging healthy lifestyles, for example, versus trying to achieve something that isn't actually real. I think there's a distinct difference between those two. Taken by herself to show different filter levels. Fake, 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 real. And the difference between the first one and the fourth one is absolutely massive. It adds everything. It fixes the hair, it adds extensions, it adds makeup, foundation, eyeliner, shadow, everything. It even fixes the eyebrows. It even fixes the teeth. It makes the nose like a little red. The world isn't real anymore, man. The world isn't real. Okay, you're just talking, looking to the side. Ah! What happened to the ice? Let's play that one more time. Okay, here we go. Looking to the side, looking to the side. There is an active face filter on the interview, like moving the face around. No way. Oh my god. Popular TikToker who gets paid/sponsored to review skincare and makeup products. That is... Oh my god! God damn! I mean, that's some wizarding work with makeup. Oh my god, that deserves some cred if that photo is not completely Photoshop. But also, I have mixed feelings about it because it's obviously very heavy makeup. And like skincare products, when it's heavy makeup, it's like, why not just make a makeup ad? Wouldn't that be more accurate to what it's actually portraying?
Let's do a little Q&A. Do you ever think of getting augmentation for your booty? You don't need it, but be curious. No, my body isn't a trend, and I am not gonna treat it like it is. My body is identical to my mom's, and I imagine if my kid gets my body type and sees that their mom was so unhappy with it, they changed it by surgery, I would never put my kid through that. We're gonna celebrate all body types in this household. My little booty is cute. I think that's a beautiful way of putting it. My body isn't a trend. That's very nice, and I also like how they're thinking about the next generation, and it's kind of nice. It's kind of nice. I like this. A fashion model with 225,000 followers. Last two slides is his real face. Okay, so here's the picture. This looks like basically Henry Cavill as The Witcher's younger brother, right? That's what this looks like. And then we have the next picture, like, yeah, still, so it's like a mix between the Chad meme and Henry Cavill as The Witcher. That's what this is. Look at it. Goddamn, that's like enthralling. And then there's the beach picture. There you can kind of see that there's something very edited about this. It kind of stands out. And here's the real face. That's very that's very different. Don't get me wrong. Like, the real face looks perfectly nice. There's a good jawline, the good thick hair. Like, there's nothing wrong with it. But like, fam, this is an anime filter. This is not even accurate at this point. Like, it's not just smoothing out skin. This is a different person. Fam, this could be the Chad meme. Before last extensions. Ah! Why is the skin popping in and out of filter? Ah! That's something. That is something. Look how they massacred my boy. Oh, no. Look at those eyes, though. Oh, yes, indeed. The next John Wick movie is gonna look, hella wicked. Got him. As if the gal who did my tattoo has edited the pic to post on her story. Sorry, my natural waist isn't Insta-worthy. So here's the actual pictures from the person, and here's the... No, wait, they made their client look thinner with Photoshop? Can you imagine that, though? You've been and gotten a tattoo, or a haircut, or any kind of cosmetic thing, and then you see the actual photos and, like, edited the crap out of you, and you're like, why, though? Like, oh, come on, man. Oh,
So here's a comparison picture between a ring light and bathroom light taken at the same time with the same skin and same preparation. That's what I'm saying. Shadows make a massive, massive difference. That's, for example, one of the reasons I have 3 lights when I work on these videos, because it removes the shade. It's also for the green screen, because otherwise you will have a shadow and it's really hard to green screen that away. But like, even light makes such a huge difference. So even when you're watching like just videos of me, it's in the best light. It's like a perfect even light, you know? So that's kind of how it goes. But if you're thinking about making videos and stuff, ring lights and proper lighting makes a massive difference. It is insane.
大餐过后不要怕，
Okay.
区上1到2条果冻。
That is a very intense filter. I think the human body is supposed to be wider than this. I just be honest, fam? Like, where's the rib cage? You know, even a skeleton is wider than this. Come on. Posted versus tagged photos. Okay, so here's a photo. That's looking kind of good. I'm liking the rings and stuff. That's some real sass. That looks a bit... The eyes are off. Are those contacts? Looks a bit odd. Okay, well, something is odd about this picture. I can't tell exactly what it is. Oh, that's the tagged picture? Okay, that's a bit different. This reminds me of that viral post. That's just a screenshot of a Tinder profile where it's like, oh, I wonder if this dude's photos are recent or not. And in the background, you can literally see the Twin Towers. It's like, bruh. Like, aging is hard, right? I think that's the truth of life. It can be tricky looking yourself in the mirror and realize you're getting older. But I don't think, like, being dishonest about it on the internet to people or people you're interested in dating is the way to go about it. I just don't think it is.
Speaking of Tinder, look at this. Oh my god, that's totally no filter. Why are the lips literally half the face and like the eyes are this big? God, this anime is leaking into real life and I don't like it. This is not what they said would happen when anime girls became reality. 2023 lied to us, god damn it.
Okay, I'm calming down. So here is the press picture of the dude with a bunch of stuff, and here is like the paparazzi picture, I guess. And you can see like the clear difference between the editing and lighting. I mean, to be fair, I hate paparazzi pictures. It just like snaps pictures of people when they're just doing their everyday stuff. So, like, I have mixed feelings about it. On one side, you can be like, yeah, they edit stuff even when you don't expect it to be edited to make it look as good as possible. But on the other hand, don't like creep on people with paparazzi stuff. They're just minding their business, man. Come on.
The way God blessed his family with perfect genes.
Okay, 36, 65, 40, 41, 25, 23. And a bit of Photoshop. I love those Photoshop proteins in my gene sequence. That is just, mwah. A hairstylist blocked this woman because she was upset she edited her whole face without her consent, shaking my head.
I am very much beautiful naturally. I could have had lashes on maybe, but you changed my entire face. You gave me consent to take your pictures and post them, so I'm gonna post it how I want. This is my page. I wanted to post you looking at your best. I know that y'all are beautiful, but it's certainly not your page. I'm going from my page.
Tiana, you didn't even ask me though. You could have at least said the pictures didn't come out right.
And here's the before and after picture, and that is that is a huge difference. Oh my god. I mean, if you had been honest about it and just be like, yeah, I'm gonna do some basic editing. Even I did that when I took some photos a few years ago for like an album cover. It was like, yeah, of course they retouch, remove some of the pores and stuff because like 8K pictures, you know, it's everything is gonna be visible. So you edit it a bit because not even the human eye sees with that sharpness, so a lot of the details look odd when the resolution is that high.
And also because it's nice to just have good skin on your album cover, you know, like a little boy band thing.
But this is a bit odd. I think I would be weirded out if I saw like a picture of myself trending that's just edited to crap.
Or like my head photoshopped on a super muscular body or something and everyone think it's the real thing and I'm just like, yeah, what?
Alright, I think this is like an ad for clothing or something. Alright, let's see. Yeah, she's proving that she's indeed made of flesh. That is good. Okay, yeah, human flesh. Where's this going? Like, is this an ad for dresses or what's up? Okay, so she's putting out some black pants or something? Okay. Isn't that gonna shine through the white dress though? Is that really the best color? Okay. So she puts that on and I mean, the worst thing is that I can kind of see the editing. Is it
Are you seriously telling me that they're trying to sell these little nylon pants? They're supposed to like remove 100 pounds on your body just by wearing it. Where does it go to? Where do you squeeze it in? I don't think you can just compress your body. Oh yeah, organs, they're flexible. I just squish them together. What? Fam, I mean, at least make it believable. God. This is like one of, what do you call it? A corset? It's like a corset on crack. It's absolutely wild.
What the makeup artist posted versus what she posted. Here's the makeup artist post and here's her post. That is heavily edited. Why are the eyes like 3 times as big? The first picture is good. The first picture is very natural and it looks nice. Like it's very in the moment and cute. Like what's this other thing? Proof that social media is fake. Okay. God damn! Oh, is this the same girl from the beginning of the video with like the filter progression thing? That is insane! And the worst thing is that the filter is so good. You can't even tell it's filters anymore. Life is a lie, man!
It's hard to believe I'm walking through the ruins of the first ever city. Because I'm not. That's in Iraq.
That's funny. I like the voice clip too. That documentary is such an absolute train wreck. I love it. Instagram reality. My family has a restaurant on a Greek island. Here is how we respond to the influencers asking for free food in exchange for social media coverage. My family has a restaurant on a Greek island. We receive dozens of messages like these every year.
I'm an influencer. Can I come and eat in exchange for posting a photo of your restaurant on Instagram?
For the last 3 years, I have been responding with the following. Thank you very much. However, our restaurant has a policy. We charge every influencer who wants to eat here normally. However, we offer food of equal value to people in need instead.
Also, it's like a charity thing. Okay, let's see how many people took them up on that. Probably 0.
We are very flattered that you chose our restaurant, and we are very sure we'll make your dinner memorable. The last few years, we launched a social responsibility policy with Instagram foodies and influencers. For every meal we sell to an influencer who posts our dishes on Instagram, we give a meal of the same value for free to someone in need, homeless, refugee, etc. In that way, we gain publicity from your post, and you improve your brand image by showing that you returned something to the community. We always post to influencers that join the initiative and usually receive hundreds of positive responses. Please let us know your thoughts. Best regards.
No one has ever accepted to come under this condition.
That is, to pay for the food, even will it then offer the food of the same value to people in need. Most of the time, they don't even reply, and some even delete their
Original message? No way. No, you cover your tracks when it's heading towards charity this bad? No way, man.
Dear influencers, you are just making a fool out of yourself by trying to create a fake cosmopolitan lifestyle based on begging. You can read the original source in Greek here. The funniest thing to me about these people is they don't usually have that high of a following count, or they do and it's bots/inactive followers.
Yeah, that's me. That's my impression too. Whenever I see this online, it's never like professional influencer. Ugh, I hate the word.
But it's never people who know what they're doing, or would like genuinely sell like a brand image or sell advertisements or something like that. It's always someone with like, oh my god, it's like a couple of hundred local followers or something. Nothing wrong with that, but it becomes weird when you're expecting free stuff out of nothing. Whenever I work with sponsors, for example, it's always something we agree upon beforehand. You know, it's like, oh gee, you pay me this or do that and I get this stuff or this payment and then I do this. It's like a professional agreement. You don't just reach out to people and be like, hey, I may or may not post a picture, you know, we'll see, but give me free stuff. That's not really how it works, man. Although I do like how much this post just calls out that kind of behavior. Oh my god, it makes my spine shiver. Amazing effects.
No, is this the same company again with their weird nylon things? No.
Ads like this can't be legal, man.
Oh yeah, they'll just magically how do they explain this works? It's like integrated with black hole mirrors, so it just bends the light, or does it like, are they so strong the stretch just like completely squeezes your organs to crap so you look thin? It's like, is that it? Is like packing yourself in a sardine jar? Is that the argument? How do they explain that this actually works? Blows my mind.
Actress that actually looks her age on social media, and she looks great.
That is such a cute picture.
And it was such a good movie as well. I really liked it. It's super nice. If you're looking for a movie that's a little bit different and doesn't follow the typical movie formula kind of thing, but it's very entertaining, I would recommend it. Everything, Everywhere, All at Once. Sounds like a Bo Burnham title, doesn't it?
So here we got Mr. Wolverine with wife. Look at them just enjoying themselves on the beach. That's so wholesome. Thread 66, 54, biggest celebrity couple age gaps. Wait a second, wait, did you Photoshop her to have a tummy You didn't even Photoshop like him, you know, like, oh my god, we're gonna make him look all schmexy and even more buff. You just made the wife look like she has a big belly to like, what, to shame the age gap? This is like some different kind of tabloid garbage. Now you're not even like taking unflattering pictures or photoshopping it to make the viewers look bad about it. Now it's like, oh, now we're actively gonna crap on one of the people and Photoshop them to make them look worse? What kind of bullying garbage is this? The media are so cruel to her, when by all accounts she's a really lovely person who does a lot of charity, etc. And the way he talks about his wife is so lovely, he is madly in love with her. I mean, I don't follow them particularly closely, but everything I've seen from it, they just look really wholesome and sweet. Why would you go out of your way to do this? Like, be so obviously cruel for no reason? Jesus Christ, what kind of people work on these magazines, man? God damn. So here we go, starting off with some foundation or something, or just stretching the skin, warming up, okay. Ah, here we go, let's see. This is like a nice tutorial. Maybe TikTok isn't all bad. Okay, just putting on some makeup, fixing around the eyes, fixing like with a bit of different shading in certain spots. That is so nice! That looks so happy and classy. I love this. This is so nice. Oh, this just makes me happy. This gives you like family vibes, when like family Christmas or like a nice occasion when like the younger people in the family have graduated or something and everyone dresses up and just looks fancy. And I don't know, this just gives like nostalgia vibes, doesn't it? It's so sweet. So here's the before picture, just a couple of girls taking pictures, and it's like, you can tell that the eyes are a bit off and stuff, like something looks very edited and a blur on the side of the hair. And here's the actual pictures. Wait, they even photoshopped the background? Not even the scenery is safe anymore. We're like, okay, let's take the picture. Now we look completely different. But I still don't like where we were at. Can we change that too? It's not even... Why even take the picture to begin with? You don't look like yourself, and you photoshopped yourself in a different place. Why even take a picture? You could just like AI generated it from scratch. Why even bother? I know what you're thinking. We have seen a lot of unrealistic stuff and silly expectations on beauty standards and a lot of editing. But I want to show you something that is 100% natural. Here we go, baby. Look at this figure. You can achieve this figure today. Look at that shadow as well. The shadow is just absolutely beautiful. It's important to look at the shadow so you can get the multidimensional thing. Look at that waistline. You can get it today. Subscribe to Click Dietary Tea. It's made out of Swedish pine cones. It tastes like trash. I love this though. I love satire posts like this. It's so funny, man.
Today I learned that this new viral beauty filter was created using machine learning. Unlike traditional beauty filters that use an augmented 3D face mesh that is overlaid on top of your face, filters like Bold Glamour, Teenage Look, uses a machine learning tech called GAN, meaning every pixel on your face is regenerated and then outputted after referencing another data set of images, which is why the filter looks so realistic.
Yeah, it looks bonkers.
That is all.
Oh my god. Yep, nothing is real anymore. Life is a lie. Might as well live inside a simulated universe at this point. Jesus Christ. K-pop idols Instagram post showing that everyone has texture and facial hair. That is so good to show. That is so good. I love that. I hope that does wonders for like young people watching it so they don't get these weird twisted self-image problems when they're young, because that's when you're the most impressionable, and this market is heavily geared towards that. So this is very good. Kudos to posting it. So here's a picture of two fine ladies just hitting the town one night, and wait, what happened to the arm? Wait, no, you liquefied Photoshop your waistline? And you just did your friend dirty? You just pushed in your waist to be like, yeah, my friend's arm is fine. It looks like that. They have a bone that just comes out like this. Yeah, that's believable. You did your friend so dirty. You could have at least had a picture where your waist is just disconnected from stuff around it. Like, fam. And you look fine. The white hair one's shoulder is a bit off, and Blue had her face a bit mangled, but the one in the middle is obviously a natural. You look at that one in the middle, just perfect posture, perfect light, everything. Never mind the shoulder that's just clipping through reality to the right there, and the AI mangled face on the left. This just feels like one of those group pictures, you know, when like the pictures you post from a night out with your friends, and you choose to post a picture yourself where you look the best, but everyone else looks like shadow gremlins, and they do the same. So like the tag photos of you just like and then your photo is just like add smile. This is just that, but on absolute crack. This is getting ridiculous. 63-year-old with a 22-year-old son, featuring 70-year-old hand. There they are posing, looking perfectly fine, but then you see like the hand and arm, where you can tell like, you know, there is nothing wrong with it. You age naturally, and veins are perfectly fine, but like the face thing becomes so weird. When you look the same age as your kid, because of over-editing, I don't know, I don't like this trend. It makes me uncomfortable, it's odd. And it puts a weird amount of pressure. It also puts the pressure that you can't, like, go outside the house unless you're so, like, caked in makeup, for example, that you look like this 24/7. I don't like the pressure this sets because I don't think it helps anyone, you know? Filter. Okay. Reality. That is a huge difference. But I'm gonna be honest, I prefer the reality though, because it looks like a real person, like in a good way, right? Like these kind of filters don't even look good because it doesn't look real. It's too much. The same legs, different lighting. So here's just 3 pictures with different light angles. And that's what I'm saying. Light does a massive difference. It's good tips for both doing photo shoots, of course, but it's also good tips for when you feel like you're comparing yourself too much to people online or what others look like, because every picture you see is going to be posted with exactly this kind of stuff in mind because, well, that's what they do. And there's also, of course, a survival bias on social media, even if you ignore the editing and the lighting and the best angles and all that kind of stuff, that the people who are most likely to be photogenic or to edit their pictures or look good or be popular, not saying that everyone does it, of course, but there is a survival bias. You know, the average person doesn't post as much on Instagram as someone who works full-time as a model. So, you know, the stuff you see on social media that is the most popular and the most viral is very skewed towards people that, well, are basically professional modeling, and also there's stuff like this to take into account. So there is a survival bias, kind of, it's maybe not the right way to use the word, for the photos that you see that reaches your feed, at least if you follow public figures and stuff. So that is also something to keep in mind. It's not an accurate representation of humanity overall. Norway made a new rule that commercial movies and pictures, influencer-sponsored pictures, movies, and ads now need to be marked with a sign that says edited person. This includes edited skin, body shape, and size.
Beautiful! Oh yes, Norway, you know you're very silly in many ways, because Sweden, Norway is just silly Sweden, but this is a good thing, Norway. Keep going with oil and fish and photos.
And here is an example pictures. Look, here's the before picture and after pictures with a little stamp. Retjusted person reklame. Oh my god, Norway. You get a thumbs up, Norway. Hell yeah. So here's a picture. Totally no filters here. Yep, looks looks perfectly natural. Isn't this the freaking like Chad filter that people are playing around with on Twitter like 6 months ago? I mean, the girl in the back, you can kind of tell when something starts looking fake when the eyes glow to a point where they're not affected by the shadow of the cap, but everything else is. You know, when the eyes literally glow through the darkness, it's like, yeah, man, I don't know, you know, bright eyes and all that stuff, but physics, you know. Abusing the perspective tool gave her a terrible side effect. So here is girl posting, you know, looking at, and it's, oh, the feetsies! My god! Oh, we really need to put our foot down. Haha. Wow, that was not even a joke. Okay, so we're starting with the makeup, fixing a bit of hair. That is some makeup magic, my god. That is legit impressive. I hope they work with this professionally because they are legit so good at it. Oh my god. So here is girl posing. Look at that waistline and stuff. Very good job, but if you look at the reflection, there's something odd about this picture. If you're gonna edit the photo, at least remember to edit the reflection. Come on now. Jesus Christ.
Oh my god, do you want to go out with the girls and take natural pics? I have some hot tips for you, ladies. Look at this one. Oh my god, there's nothing edited here. Everything is 100% natural. What is that? What's that face in the bottom left? It looks like something out of a Joker movie. I'm not saying that to be mean. I don't think this is the real face. Hasn't this gone a little bit overboard? It looks like one of those like really nutty anime characters that like one of those. Here's another picture that keeps going. What the? No, the eyes and the teeth and every. Dear God, this looks like something out of an Area 51 movie. Stop.
2012 to 2022. Gotta say, I'm really loving getting older. What a privilege. So here's the picture from 2012, and here's the one from 2022. You can see that they've gotten older, but they're also heckin' rocking it. Hell yeah, girl! Okay, so there's like a little live stream or like a TikTok video or something. Alright, looks perfectly fine. Oh my god. Yeah, that's the wild thing. It's like, it's just a live filter, but everyone has access to it. It's on your phone. You don't even need a fancy setup. Like, you can get a ring light like that for 20 bucks, and then just have your phone with an app like that installed, and boom. Blows my mind. Blows my mind.
That moment when your eyebrow glitches through your head, there's just no picture, no filter. Oh my god, I can't help that my eyebrows and eyes are so intense that they just bend space-time.
If you ever needed proof that we indeed live in a simulation, this is the proof you were looking for. Graphic glitches. The theory is confirmed. Instagram, real life. I mean, I can sort of see that it's kind of the same person, but at the same time, like, the real life picture looks like a cosplay of the original. You know, when you reach the point where you look like a cosplay of yourself in real life, tone the filters down, man. God.
Like, the norm in the world is catfishing now. The norm is becoming catfish. Everything is a catfish.
I mean, if you think about it, every single ad display and every single ad board you see is basically a catfish because of how edited it is.
The world standard is catfish.
Ah, gorgeous.
POV, you bought a quality protein powder and now you don't get bloated anymore.
Do you even fit a spine in that waistline? I mean, I know that whole, like, oh my god, organs joke and stuff is a little bit 2018, but
where are the organs? Where's the spine? I don't think that's bloating, that's just... What?
Oh my god, Cameron Diaz, that's such a classy picture. Like, you can see that age definitely happens, but it just looks classy. This is class. Oh my god, that's the best word. I can't describe it in any other way than beautiful class. Hell yes. You want to see another natural picture beside Cameron Diaz?
Here is a beautiful natural picture. Look at this. There's nothing edited about this. Look, zoom in on that face. Oh, look deep into its soul.
I'm losing both my mind and hope about humanity. I'm just kidding. I didn't have any hope to begin with.
No, it keeps going. Here's another one. No, please, why? Like, the chin looks like you can poke out an eyeball with it. Dear God.
Okay, I think we're through those pictures. Here is one that is not photoshopped. Look at this girl looking good with the sombrero and stuff. And what is that waistline? Is that... Oh my god.
And it keeps going. Holy sh... What the heck? What? Is that real?
I'm assuming it's on this subreddit. It can't be real, right? Right? So here's a before picture with kitty cat and girl. And here's the after picture. Oh my god.
No.
I'm just a little bit disappointed that the filter didn't get applied to the cat and turned it into some, like, super cursed anime-looking furry thing. That would have been glorious. That's the only thing I'm missing in this picture. I am disappointed.
So here we're just taking little casual pictures by the baby place in the hospital. Gotta get that makeup on. Hell yeah, that's a good expectation.
I'm gonna fix my eyebrows too when I have a baby. What? Photo shared by the girl interviewee and the guy interviewer. Premier ma 19 okrador fribis i YouTube knaskulnjanjan. Okay, so here's the picture. Okay, and there's the picture by the side. Wait a second. Wait, hold on a second. This is the same picture, but they posted one each, and they both edited themselves. So let's look at this again. Look on the right picture. You can see that he's more tanned, and he has less of a chin, and made himself thinner. On the left picture, it's the opposite. He's completely untouched, but she has edited her lower face to be thinner and be more tanned and that kind of stuff. They just did each other so dirty. Couldn't they just have synced this and be like, yeah, we both want to be more tanned in our photo. Can we just edit one of them and both post it? No, they literally only edited themselves. Both of them. And both posted. Oh, that's so funny. That is so funny. So, they both edited their photos to make themselves slimmer and tanner? And hung the other one out to dry. Please, I am sobbing. They couldn't, like, coordinate and edit the pics together? No, there's no such thing. There's no such thing. Everyone else but me should suffer. Photoshopping the crowd during her Coachella performance. So here's just a little performance, and look at this crowd. There just happens to be a bunch of people that are, like, duplicated. Why would you do this? Maybe it's for the photo shoot that you needed, like, a wider angle shot. I do this sometimes for thumbnails, when it's like the original picture is too thin to fit in the thumbnail, and I, like, you know, extend it in Photoshop and stuff like that. I clone it. It's like I can kind of understand where this is coming from if it was necessary for the wider photo shoot and stuff, but yeah, no, it's weird when it's a crowd. Oh, they're showing the progression step by step. That is absolutely nuts. But this looks rather like editing, more like filters, or maybe it's just progressive filtering. Don't actually know which. It could also just be filters with more aggressive settings and, like, gradually. Yeah, maybe that's what it is, because the background is changing too. You wouldn't change the background like that with Photoshop. God damn, it changes so much. Like, at this point, I feel like it's just getting to, like, let's create basically an AI-generated person with using just like a almost unrelated face as just a base picture, right? Because it's so different. And like the features and stuff gets to a point where it doesn't actually look real anymore. It's absolutely bonkers. Like even the eyes are aligning. So if like you have one eye that's just slightly lazy, it even adjusts the eyes. Oh my god. One thing I noticed with a lot of these filters is that the eyes are always unnaturally sharp, right? The eyes almost look Photoshop on top because they don't like... They're too sharp and they're too intense. It doesn't add up with like the rest of the lighting in the room, kind of. You know? Something about it, just when you see like the real one versus the filter one, it's like, oh my god, yeah, I can see what happened. Waist-shrinking fakery in music video about loving yourself, not using filters and being just what I wanna be. Not Instagram, but... Okay, so here's the video, let's see what this has to show. No way, you can even see the background bending for the waist adjustment. No way. Oh, and I mean, I understand why in this industry and stuff. It's a shame that it is the case, but it's also so ironic that it's in a video that's like, oh, love yourself, natural, da-da-da-da. It's just gonna have a waist filter. Oh, no. Well, laddies, lasses, and lasses, I do hope you enjoyed this video as much as I enjoyed having you here. Feel good about yourself. The internet is fake. Don't compare yourself to things online because at this point it's barely humans anymore. I do hope you have an amazing rest of your day. And I will see you again in the very near future. Take care, you beautiful beings. Mwah.